Say yes to new beginnings.
Yes.
Say yes to new standards of excellence.
Yes.
Say yes to engaging reportage with a difference.
Yes.
Introducing Yes International Magazine.
All right. At that initial stage, when we were starting out, did you experience anything like sexual harassment or?
Oh, no. I always say that to young ladies. Sexual harassment, no way. Nobody in the course of these 23 years, no one has said to me, if you must get in my bed before I put you on the microphone. It has never happened. It never happened. In fact, the guys, some of the men who worked with me or who I worked with, they were proud to push me, to say, what do you want? Some of them pointed me in that direction. The likes of Femi Showolu, maybe I should use this opportunity to say thank you to that man. That's one man that will find an opportunity somewhere and he says to you, I have the right person for that job. And he mentions me at places where I don't even know I'm not there. And there are so many others. So I'm not saying that you don't find people being sexually harassed on the job. But I say to young ladies, you must be good at the job. And nobody will see any reason to tell you to come into their bed before they put you on the microphone or before they give you the byline or something. So it's about knowing yourself, knowing your content, doing what you have to do, and improving on yourself. Not many will want to go get trained, and they find out that people keep correcting them on air. They find that they begin to tilt towards people who they think have power and will be able to keep them on the job. I say to people, the only thing that can keep you how you do it and exactly how loyal that you are to the platform. When I talk about the platform, it is the place exactly where it is that you work. And once you're there, you must give it your all.
Okay. Now, I need you to tell us about your first time ever on air. What the experience was like. Did anything memorable or unusual happen? The first time you appeared.
Always memorable. Always memorable. I remember that time. My controller, the lights on Alfred. That's who she is. She was there, right behind me. Someone didn't come to work on that day. The presenter was not. So this particular presenter, we were continuity announcers at that time. She didn't come to work. And I said, look, so it just didn't stop me. All of those things that happened to me, the pitfalls, the hiccups that I had that very first time on Metro FM, it didn't stop me. And if you notice, I haven't looked back since then.
Now, with all the experience that you've garnered over the years, I mean, having put in over 20 years in the profession now, what would you say makes a good broadcaster?
So many things. People are different. They are different. People are unique in their own ways, which is what I tell to young people when I train. There is nothing so special about any broadcaster. That's the truth, because the tenets of the profession, it remains the same. But there is something unique about everyone. You need to find what is unique about you and, stick to that thing. But as I said, some of those things I shared in my book, the 25 mistakes that every radio and TV presenter must avoid. These are mistakes that I made in the course of my journey. And I urge every young person to pick up that book. It will help you. If I had someone who had a book or wrote a book like that, I wouldn't make some of those mistakes. So I'll just, at the tip of my fingers, I'll just say some of them. One, a good broadcaster should understand that the person needs to be open to correction. You never know, you can't know it all, that's the truth. I always also reiterate that after 23 years in the business, I still get corrected by my own bosses, my own seniors, my own, how do I put them now? My own teachers. I still have people who teach me in the profession. I'm just taking up a new challenge now as the DG it's still trying to sink because I can't even understand it, it's trying to sink. I will still have to meet some people to say, look, this is where I am now. You would need some of those tips and all of that. But some young people of nowadays don't find mentors like that to go to to say, how do I get to do this thing? A lot of people know everything. A lot of young people know everything, and that's very wrong. You must be open to change. You must try to train yourself. You must respect the people on the job. That's what makes a good broadcaster. I know who my mates are in the job. I know who my contemporaries are. I know who my seniors are. I know who my juniors are. And that's why you see that when I meet them at events, the respect is there. But you find that people believe that because they talk on the same microphones, they just believe that everyone is equal and the same. No. Even in the animal kingdom, there is some kind of respect that you try to apportion and give to people. So some also look at it that, oh, I'm a broadcaster, this one is a journalist, this works in the newspaper. It is wrong. We're all doing the same job. If this man doesn't do his job, because it's like a chain, yours will not even work. So people need to understand their place in the course of the business, and that's one way to truly go far.